and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I've got 3 brand new products that released today at the revolutionbeauty.com website. However, they actually launched a little bit earlier on the Superdrug website, and that's how come I've managed to pick them all up and share them with you today. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the new Revolution Opulence collection. And you get within this collection an eyeshadow palette, a blush palette and a highlight palette. What do they look like? They are stunning. And the first one I'll share with you is the black version. Now this one just looks black, but when you get it in the right light, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, there we go, in the right light you can see that it's actually got green glitter in it, and it is beautiful. Now of course you can see everything in the background, but of course it is shiny, and I really wanted to share with you what that looks like. So that's the front of it. You then have a gold band all the way around, and that shares with you how thick the compact is, and then on the back you get the information, so that it's a Revolution eyeshadow compact in Opulence, and then of course it shares with you what it looks like inside. You are getting 0.32 ounces of product here, and like I say, it retails for £8. Now when you open it up, a little bit of loose powder because I've just done the swatches, there is a mirror, so I don't want to blind you anyone. Yeah, there we go. So you can see there's the mirror, and then I'm going to turn it over. So of course the mirror is the actual size of the lid, so that's a really good mirror. And then when you look at the product, this is what it looks like. So you've got it in this pattern. It's all shimmer, and you've got a really light shade there. You've got a red, yeah, more red I suppose, but it's a red brown. You then have this beautiful golden tone, an orange shimmer shade, and then you've got brown. So if you love all your warm tones, you're going to love this palette. So that is the eyeshadow palette. Then moving on to this one, and it is the Revolution Highlight Compact in Opulence. And this one has, again, 0.32 ounces of product. And this one looks like this. So it's a cream version, but this one is more of a shimmer than glitter. And when you get it into a certain light, rather than it being a glitter like you've just seen on the black one with the green glitter, this one is yellow. So I hope you can see that. On the back it looks like this, so very similar to the first one, apart from you've then got that it's a highlight compact, and this has changed because obviously it's a little bit different. Again, you've got the gold banding there, and again you can see the thickness there. So when I open it up, again you've got that mirror, and then it looks like this. So again, it's got those ridges in there, but it's a totally different design. So you're getting one, I think actually they may be different. So this one is the same, 1, 2, 3, and I think these are different, 4 and 5. Beautiful. And you've got light tones in here, you've got medium, you've got just stunning, absolutely stunning highlight shades in there. And of course you could use those for eyeshadow, and the deeper shades you could use as blush if you wanted. So the last palette, and I think the one that a lot of people were very interested in from what I saw on Instagram, was the pink version, and I hope that I'm going to be able to show the lid off. But if you do, if you want a close-up, actually, if you do want a close-up, visit my Instagram, which the details will be down below, and you can see a close-up of this. But it's, again, beautiful pink, but if you get it in the right light, you can see that it's a lot deeper. So it's, there we go, absolutely stunning. And this one has glitter, so I hope you can see that. Of course I need the light, so you're going to see reflections in there as well. So it's a beautiful blush tone, and then it's like that. So I hope you can see that. Then on the back, again, it's saying that it is a Revolution Blush Compact, again, the Opulence collection, and then the inside looks like this. So you're getting 0.26 ounces of product in this one, or 7.5 grams of product, and you are getting 4 blushes in here. So this is what the mirror looks like, exactly the same as the other 2, not 3, and this is what it looks like. So you've got a circular or a circle there with the 4 shades within that circle. So you've got, in fact, actually, when I looked at it first, I thought they were all shimmer, but this is a very intense shimmer. So if you didn't get the cream compact with the highlights in, you could just use this because that is very shimmery and very light. You've then got varying degrees of pink in there as well. So I think one of them they're more of a sheen, but one is definitely matte from my swatches anyway. So let me now get into the swatches for you. So I'll share with you the eyeshadows first of all. So as I mentioned, you have got a very light shade. You've got that beautiful shade there, that red brown. You've got that golden tone. You've got that more orange shimmer shade there, and then the deeper brown there. So there are your eyeshadows. Then moving on to the highlight compact, you have got these shades. So you've got that beautiful golden tone. It's like a champagne gold, isn't it? It's not quite gold, but it's not quite champagne, so it's in the middle there. You've got that deeper orange tone that ran in the middle. These ones were either side, the ones that I said looked similar, but when you swatch them, that one's more of a peachy pink, and then this one is more of a golden peach, and then there's that deeper tone there. So like I said, you can use it as highlight, you could use it as blush, and you can use it as eyeshadow if you wanted to. So there's your highlight compact, and then the blushes. So you've got the 3 pink blushes there. Now, like I said, that one is definitely matte, but these look like they may have a tiny sheen on them, unless it's residue from the other products. But yeah, just a little bit of a sheen, but obviously I'll be trying these on. And then you've got that really intense shimmer there. It's got a little bit of pink to it, beautiful. So I'll just share with you these again. Okay, now I'm going to try some products on. Now I've already applied nearly all of my makeup for you. The eyeshadow that I've already applied is this, and it's something that I'm reaching for more and more, and it is the Revolution Reloaded Basic Mattes palette. So this is what I'm wearing on my eyes at the moment, and I'm wearing this first of all, this in the crease and a little bit not as high as this one. This is much more of a transitional shade. So this is in the crease and above, and then this in the crease to deepen it up. This is a palette that if you haven't thought about getting and you love a matte base and definitely warm tones, you've got cool there, you've got it all, you perhaps need this, and it's only £4. Absolutely amazing. And you've also got, this is a neutral shade, you've got a pink neutral, so this is a little bit more of a cream tone, you've got a pink tone there, and then you've got your black. So this is what I'm wearing today. And then what I'm going to do is I've now got to apply one of these beautiful shades, and I think I'm going to go in with, I really want one of these, but I'm not quite sure which one. Should I go in with the orange or should I go in with the gold? I think I'm going to go in with the orange shimmer because I think that will show up really, really well. I think what I'm going to do is try and put it on with my finger first of all so that you can see what it looks like, and then I'll apply it with the brush, sorry, not blush. I'll try it on with the brush along with the Obsession Pigment Boost Spray as well. Whoops, that's not very good, is it? Let's try that again. And then obviously I'll apply that light shade on the inner corner as well. So I'll go in with that beautiful shade on the lid. See how that, oh my goodness. That is stunning. I don't know if I'm going to need to use a brush actually. Let me pop a little bit on the other side. Also, when you put your finger in, obviously I've already done the swatches, but when you put your finger in the compact, the ridges stay there. So they don't, obviously you have to be quite careful because it is a soft product, but yeah, the ridges do stay, and I'll show you that in a moment. I'm just going to apply it now on a brush, and I'm just using my Wilko brush. I think I'm going to wet it because I found that this really works to ensure that I don't get the transfer on my eye above my crease. A little bit more product. Absolutely beautiful. I think what I'm going to do, because that is so stunning, I'm going to get the gold now. So I've gone in with that, and you can see that the ridge has stayed there. So I'm now going to go in with the golden tone. So I use this more of an orange shimmer. I'm going now in with the gold, and I'm going to just put that in the middle to create now a spotlight. Wow. That is beautiful. It is stunning. Now what I'm going to do is get one of these brushes. It's just from my next eye collection, and I'm going in with that white cream shade. Now usually I don't go quite as light as this, but I want to test out what I can for you. So I'm just going to pop this in the inner corner. Wow. I think I'm going to brush a little bit of that off. Now I hardly dipped the brush in. I think I'm going to have to get another brush and take a little bit of that away. The white seems to be quite powdery and quite loose. I'm going to see if I can blend that in a little bit. But it's blended in very nicely. Okay, I won't go in quite as heavy this time. And then on the other eye, oops. That is just too much. I do like an inner corner highlight, but that is just too. I think I would have preferred that shade to be a little bit less white, much more of a warmer tone. To go with the eye is a little bit too light for me. I just want to tone it down a little bit. That's better. You hardly need any of that product at all. So it's a little bit loose as well, but it's still the ridges are still there. If you like everything to look pristine, then it still does. The ridges are still there, but obviously it creates a beautiful eye look. So I'm really impressed with that. And not only that, it's going to look beautiful on my dresser. The next thing that I want to try is a little bit of blush. Now again, with this one, I love the compact. I love the look of it. I love the design. Let me just show you what I mean. But I wish that these were a little bit more peachy, or perhaps you know, one pink, one peach and one neutral, because all of these pinks may be a little bit too much, but I'm going to try it and see. So I put my bronzer on. So I'm just going to get my blush brush, and I want the one that is the least over the top pink. I think I'm going to go with that one there. And I'm using my Wilko blush brush. So I'm just going to go into a little bit of that. Yeah, you don't need a lot of this at all. Now, like I said, I would have preferred it to be a little bit peachy, or perhaps one peach, because pink is a little bit too much and it doesn't really go with the other products. You know, the highlight is very warm, the eyeshadows are very warm, and then you've got this very cool toned or 3 cool toned pinks along with that beautiful shimmer, which again is a baby pink. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more on. I'm not a big pink blush fan, but it does look really, really pretty. But I prefer, if I'm wearing a warm eyeshadow, I prefer a warmer toned blush. So there is the blush. It's not too bad. It, you know, this one here does look very natural, but I just prefer it to be a little bit warmer. And in fact, I was actually quite surprised that it was as pink as it was, you know, especially as they've gone quite warm with everything else. But I suppose it had to match that beautiful, am I going to be able to get it again? That beautiful pink lid. There we go. Okay, the last palette, of course, is the highlight palette. So it's the cream lidded palette, so it looks like that. Now I'm just going to have a look at my swatches. I think I like this one here, that one there, which I know exactly which one that was. It was the bottom middle triangle. So yeah, I'm going to use that. So of course I'm going to get my flex brush, which looks like that. I love this. Love that so much. Now the only problem I've got with this is the shade that I've chosen, and this is the bottom shade that I'm talking about. My brush is that but big, and my highlight is that, yeah, so it might be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to try and see. Of course you can swirl it all in those, but I don't want to do that. So I'm going to see if I can, in fact I'll do this side first and then I'll do that side. It's very, very nice. Beautiful tone. Let's try it on this side that now you're going to be able to see. Wow. That is very, very intense. That is beautiful. If you like an intense shimmer, you're going to love this. Wow. Obviously you can't see this side quite so well, obviously, because the sun hits me or the light hits me there. I'm going to see if I can put that down my nose a bit. There we go. That is stunning, that shade. And as soon as I swatched it, I knew I was going to like it, because it's got some pink, peach, and it is just stunning. So that is the highlight, and of course that is from the cream lidded palette, and I used this shade here at the bottom, that one there. It worked really, really well actually. The brush, I suppose, has got a little bit of taper. It's tapered a little bit, so it did work okay. I do have a smaller brush, this one, the Morphe M501. That one would work perfectly as well, getting into those little shapes there. But on the whole, I think I absolutely love, especially the eyeshadows. I absolutely love them. The eyeshadows are probably my favourite. They are beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. And I think even if you're a collector and you just don't want to use them and you just want these to sit on the top of your vanity or wherever you want to display them, these will look amazing. So yeah, absolutely love them. So that's my try on, my thoughts, swatches of these beautiful compacts. I'll just share with you the green glitter. There we go. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these. Are you going to pick these up? What do you think about the price point? They are £8. I think for what you're getting and the quality, they do feel very sturdy as well. You're getting a mirror, you're getting lots of shades in there. So yeah, I really love to hear your thoughts on the price point. obviously the compact itself and the product inside. So are you going to pick those up? And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed to watch further videos. So obviously do that before you leave. But again, until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.